I was putting a very specific type of video together for next week. Something similar to the Mars video that I did. But something even more intriguing than Mars. Or maybe different. And throughout doing that, I came across some videos that you sent me. Also that I have collected on my travels through trying to create this video for next week. And oh lordy, lordy, lordy. It's Sunday today. I feel quite chilled. And I wanted to just do a chilled video about what I've seen. Now look, I've not done the back stories, not backstories. I've not done like the back things on these. These could be all fake. They could be all CGI. I don't care. It's Sunday. Okay? I don't give a rat's ass. So here we go. The first one. It's probably going to be about 7 videos. I saw this and I saved it because I thought that's quite interesting. It doesn't look fake. What is that? Right? And I saved it and forgot about it. This one here. Look at that thing, right? Hang on, just 1 second. Before you think, Ben, it's fake, it's CGI. Just... So I saw that, right? And then recently, now this was a while ago that I saved this. I mean, this came out on August 6th of August 2024, right? So I saved that around about then. But listen to this. Listen to this.
Remember the footage I showed you of the pyramid kind of above the Pentagon? And the guy was filming it at night, and it's this weird kind of gray-black pyramid that was spinning? I'm going to play the 2 clips as a refresher. And we have 2 clips because there were multiple angles of this incident.
What is this?
Look at that.
Look at this.
Remember this one? These 2 guys were just driving. I think it was in 2019, and they spotted this over the Pentagon.
Like, what?
Remember it?
I remember.
Yeah.
So weird. It's like a spinning pyramid. So we saw that one.
Look at that, mate. All right, it gets better.
And then we saw...
It didn't seem to be moving anywhere.
It just seemed to kind of slowly rotate. And then it happened again. Someone else caught it.
Same event.
Yep.
What is this thing? So that's 3 now. But wait, it gets even better.
Same event, just a little further away.
Look at that!
And most importantly, from another...
It reminds me of an old television program that I saw years ago when I was a kid, right? Chalky. I don't know what... In fact, yes, I remember an episode with Chalky, right? It was this green thing that used to go... communicate to these 2 kids. I don't know how we watched it, but it fucked me right up. But I remember the kids, by telepathy, they managed to recreate where Chalky came from. Right? And it was like, it reminds me of these pyramid things.
Another witness.
That was pretty interesting.
Now, we're going to dive into the this conspiracy theory about these giant pyramids. The National UFO Reporting Center has actually cataloged 8,100 sightings of pyramid or triangular-shaped craft since the 1960s. Take a look at this one. This is one over Moscow.
Like, come on. What are these things? Optical illusion? Lasers? From the ground? Projections? UFOs?
2009. It's almost the exact same looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Some witnesses claim that it looked nearly a mile wide.
Wow. That looks pretty cool.
I'd say more than cool. How could something so massive float so effortlessly? Look at that. And then shortly after that sighting, this one was caught on camera during the daytime.
Wow.
I just can't figure out what that could be and how it could be fake.
This looks like something from Superman, right? I would expect like the three, what are those three characters dressed as in black, and they're like in the glass, right?
Look at that.
You get a better view of it there.
Yeah.
Hey, mind, if you looked up in the sky and you saw that, you'd go, no, they're here.
Right? You have
That's pretty cool, actually.
It's
That's
pretty
four
cool,
sightings
mate.
from 4 different people, all of the same thing. Listen to this.
Here we go.
There have been many instances in which these vehicles have been observed over bases operated by the Strategic Air Command, says Chris Mellon, former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Intelligence during the Clinton and George W. Bush administrations. Do you think that this could be military, or do you think this could be alien?
It could be military. I don't know what it is. Oh, I've never seen it. It could be, I don't know.
Remember the footage I showed you
I just
Needs an 8.0 to
of the pyramid
Easy.
kind of above?
take the lead.
Oh, mate.
All he's got to do is just stay on his board and do what he does, and he's going to see that and more.
This dude is so damn good, so smooth.
Every try.
Every try.
I used to do that trick. I got loads. What's this one? This, by the way, this is a video from, like, this is what they call the New Jersey drones. What in the flying F is going on here, mate? Right? Look at the state of this. Hobbyist drones, everybody. Hobbyist drone. What that? Hobbyist drone. Okay? Look at the state of this. I don't think that one is in New Jersey, right? But it's ones what have been seen in New Jersey. I think this one might be Washington. I think I might have seen this one somewhere else before. I think it might be in DC. Look at the size of the thing! Oh, yeah. This one. This is what they're calling the TR-3B, right? But this is the TR-3B in pure daylight. Now, when I saw this, because the last video I did, everyone was calling out. Oh, by the way, I want to talk about that. The video I did last week, I think, the first video showed this black triangle-looking UFO, UAP, and it was shining, different colors and stuff, right? Everyone was, well, not everybody, a lot of people were saying, Ben, that's a kite. You can buy them on Amazon and stuff. I looked high and low for that specific, like, there is kites out there. I looked high and low for that specific kite. I couldn't find it anywhere. Not that size, not with those lights. I couldn't find it. And it's in more particular, that shape. Couldn't find it anywhere. Okay? Now, I'm not saying it wasn't, was or wasn't a kite. I'm just saying it was tough to find. Also, the other thing, I actually called out that it was a kite. I said, that looks like that might be a kite. That actually might be a kite, because he said in the video, that's a kite. And I was like, yeah, it could be a kite. But then I was like, well, hang on a second. How is it coming across over to him? Because he says it's coming over. He says, okay, it's not a kite because it's coming over. So yeah, because if you extend the wire, it's going to go higher and then across. But this thing just went across. So, but I'm going to take the majority vote on it. I'm going to say it's a kite. So when I saw this, I was like, this is a kite. I'm not going to be fooled twice. This is a kite. But then I look at the comments and everyone's saying it's a TR-3B. But in pure daylight, right? Look at this.
The thing is just floating, bro. At the beach. What is that? We got UFOs in San Diego?
that looks like one of those birds, right? And didn't they design the stealth bomber by one of these particular birds? I can't remember which bird they designed it from, but that looks like it from the side. But because that's a link then to Instagram, I looked on Instagram and it said that it's the TR3B. But you know, because when I've seen the TR3B, it's from underneath, right? And you can see the lights and the triangle. But this is side on. That's crazy.
Thing is just
It was a little sort of
floating.
Objecto Tipo TR3B. So let's get more into the nitty gritty. We like our stories. We like our like old school stories of people. And thankfully, I can't remember who sent me this, but thank you so much. This is 1967. A UFO landing in Bentley, right?
Now, Malcolm, Mrs. Bowen has your mother has described what they saw from the window of the house and from the street. What did you lads do after you'd seen it coming over?
Well, the rest of them run up and I just stayed there.
What did you see when it was coming over in the sky? What did it look like?
It was just like a ordinary saucer with a round sort of thing on the top. We just come across the fields and, you know, saw it in the sky. We thought it was an aeroplane at first till we all kept quiet, and we saw it going round, and then we said it couldn't be an aeroplane, and we didn't hear any sound. So it come over here, over the field here, and it landed in this field here. It was red, and then we ran up and see what it was.
It landed in the field. Listen.
Over the field here, and it landed in this field here. It was red, and then we ran up and see what it was. And when we ran up, we couldn't see it, so we ran back down to where Malk was, and they walked across the fields with the police.
We got there, we met by a gang of children and one or two adults who informed us that they'd seen this glow in the sky, travelling from east to west, or west to east, I can't remember exactly which. And that it...
Good copper. East to west or west to east. One minor detail that I sort of overlooked.
It disappeared over the brow of the hill on the bank that we're facing. Anyway, we started climbing this bank, and I'll admit at first we got a little apprehensive, and we did send quite a few children back that were quite small, and as I say, we carried on. And
can you tell me why you sent the children back?
Well, like a good many more people, I suppose these things could happen. You don't, shall I put it this way, I don't actually believe in these things, but there again, I wouldn't disbelieve them. I can't prove it one way or the other, you see, and as I say, the parents of the children were so adamant that this thing had happened that, well, we thought we'd be on the safe side and send them back as best we could, like, you see. Anyway, we carried on to the top of the hill and could see no signs, travelled, I should say, a good half mile past the brow of the hill, saw nothing at all. But in the distance there was a public house that has got all yellow signs around it, you know, and a glass veranda, and I assumed that this, possibly lighting up for the first time during the night, could have been what they'd seen.
We saw a very bright glow, and it went up straight in the air, spinning round, and then about 10 to 12 seconds later, you know, it went out of sight. And a lady saw it over there, and she had to look at her taking off, and the police saw it and
denied all knowledge. Eh? 1967 they were talking about this, mate. 1967. Imagine if these lot had the tech that we had it now. Eh? That we got now, and they could record these things. It'd be amazing, mate. This, I'm really excited to show you this, mate. Out of pure chance, I saw this. I was like, how have I not seen this, mate? This is crazy. Totally legit, I reckon. Look. This is UFOs, UAP sighting over England, South London. They filmed the 4 objects which were round with a hole in the middle of them. So these UFOs had a hole in the middle, like a donut, I would imagine, right? Listen to this, mate, and look at it. He's a little bit wobbly, but he does get better. Here we go.
Hey, come out the way so I can get in there. They're like got a hole in the middle of them.
definitely got to be a drone.
There's loads of them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, look, you've got those like really small ones as well.
Well, that is weird. I'm serious. That is. Look.
There's 5 up there.
There's 4.
There's 5.
Oh yeah, there is 5. Yeah. Can you see the hole in them? There's like a hole in the middle of them.
Yeah.
I need to film them properly, actually. Look. Sounds like a dude. What's going on here?
What's going on?
Do you remember that one that we saw?
I can't even see him on here no more. Why can't I see him on here no more? There they are.
Look at the formation.
Him round.
Look at the formation. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my God.
What the hell is that?
Space. The final frontier.
Because honestly, I have to get out of the garage before Morgan takes it sledding.
Oh, it's so annoying. I can't get. I'm going to try and zoom in even more.
I have no idea. But we saw one the other day. No word of a lie, Andy.
And if you look closely, I'm going to pause it now, but in a second, I think it's this one here, you can sort of see it like just wobbling slightly like that. Watch.
And it was one on its own. But the
I thought it was a seagull, didn't I?
We are getting.
Yeah, and I said to you,
See it? Did you see the middle of it? It's like they got a hole in the middle of it.
Yeah. They just like hover.
That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
They're floating away.
Yeah, but
mate, I would absolutely pee myself if I saw that out in the sky. I would be doing backward somersaults, mate. I'd be tripping.
Hole in the middle of them. Like when they flip round, they got a hollow.
The other two are well high up.
A hollow
For
hole.
more crazy UFO evidence like this, like, comment and share this video. This is the real truth.
Okay, yeah, mate. That was on the channel Core Alien. Core Alien. One word. And then we got this one, look, Manchester, England, in February 25th of February, mate, this year. Look how this thing moves around, mate. Look how this thing moves around. Okay, I'm getting to it. What? Mate, that's not. Part of me thinks it could be a laser pen, like you know, or a laser of some sort. But I really don't think it is. Wow, mate, because it disappears and comes back. A laser pen would like be bouncing back off of like the cloud, you know, the shape of the cloud. It wouldn't be just going dit. That's so cool. Yo, that movement is wild, rapid. So mad. Oh yeah, UFO sphere summoned Downs National Park, Southern England, 11th of February 2025. This is clear as F. Okay, this is clear as F. Congratulations, come to the right place. Check this out. Look, mate. Maximum HD, please. Look at you. Huh? Look at that. Now, I know that we've seen a lot of these before, but it's still, I think we still need to try to remember and not take for granted about the shape of this thing. Right? Because I know that we've seen a lot of them. But guys, this thing hasn't got any propulsion. It's not got a little toot hole where it can fly off. It's not got any wings. It's not got any glass where little pilots fly in it. It's a round bloody sphere. It's a sphere floating in the sky. How is this doing that? Look at it! And it's not got one of those like antennas, you know, those big, Yeah, because there is that other one with like an antenna and it's got little like a grid system around the rim of it. This is just a perfect sphere, similar to the one that we saw in the airport, the blue one, right? The blue orb in the airport, mate. There is one particular UFO or UAP that I've seen and you've seen a few times, that when we see it we go, oh, what's that? That's weird. Oh yeah, that's crazy. But I don't think we take enough notice of these things, because more and more are popping up. I remember the first time I saw something similar to this, right, was at the Miami Mall incident. There was a scene where a helicopter was flying across the road and we saw this shadow bastard thing going across the road, almost like into a vent, right? A lot of people were saying that was demons. A lot of people were saying that was like this, like an alien shadow entity and stuff like that. But we've been seeing more and more of these things on live streams. There's one I showed you a couple of weeks back. Somebody captured on live. There was a building on the left-hand side, and this like flutter of a dark shadow just came across and whipped off. And we've seen another one on the live. I think there was on the fires as well. We saw one. Like, what's going on? And here's another one. Look at this. In SpaceX live again. We've got two views of this, right? Look, what is that? See it again at the top here. What is that? Now, come on. Here's a better view. There's two of them. There's two of them. And then I saw something quite similar. Right? Where is it now? Where is it now? Is it on my Facebook one? Is it? No, here it is. UFO dragging an object floating with black smoke. So this is a UFO dragging something. Look at this. What? It seems like this is the actual... Is this like a plane? Because that isn't moving. So this is the solid part, right? And this is the smoke behind it. And this thing's dragging it. I mean, it could be fake as F, but I don't know. I mean, we don't know. I read a comment today, which was really quite intriguing. But what if AI was created purely to stop us believing in anything that we see, right? Imagine. That's freaky. Because I'm going to show you something in a second now. We're going to watch this one more time, but I'm going to show you something that has been sent to me, and I found before as well. It was going around, doing the rounds, and I didn't show it because I was like, yeah, that's AI. But I've studied this more and more and more. And if it is AI, it's extremely good. And I'm not saying it's real. It could be a puppet. It could be something. But I'm going to show you in a minute, all right? But look, let's just see this one more time. That looks like a plane. We've seen our fair share of alien videos. This one, it says KBG leaked UFO footage. The top secret alien encounter exposed. Now, in this, the creator has labeled it AI generated. Now, one second. Let's watch it, and I'm going to tell you why I think they've called it AI. Well, a couple of reasons why they've called it AI generated. But let's look at it first. Don't dismiss it. 1 second. This is the comment. What if AI was only invented so we would discredit everything that we see, then we don't have to hide it anymore? I've caught out quite a few AI videos before in the past, ones which look super real, very close up, but there's certain things that you can look out. One in particular is hands, fingers, more specifically fingers, right? They usually like start jingling about, go long, go from 3 to 2 to 5 fingers, and their hands are big, and then they shrink, and then they morph, and all this sort of stuff, right? They just go freaky deaky. For this, for example, this crease here, in AI, it might see that crease and go, oh, hang on, that should be a crease. And boom, like a crease just appears, right? Or things just morph in and out where they shouldn't do. Like your eye can, if you know what you're looking for, but I don't see anything on this first video that screams AI. You usually see subtle differences, subtle changes. Now that first one I saw where, like, can you see there, see the highlights here, almost like the creases just appear, right? That tells me it could be AI. See that? See there? Boom. See the flickering. Now that could have been the light, could have been the camera or whatever. But again, these hands look very realistic. I know some of you might be thinking, Ben, clearly, oh my God, this is AI. I'm just saying, what if AI was only invented so we would discredit everything we see? I'm just saying. I'm playing devil's advocate here. If I was to put money on it, I'm saying, yeah, this is fake. If I was a betting man, I'd say, yeah, this is fake. Now, some of these may be puppets. That does look like a puppet, I've got to be honest. However, this here is strange because it's almost like you see something moving underneath the black eye, which we said before, like a black lens cap, right? But again, his eyes seem to wobble about a little bit. Like AI is trying to keep the eye in the right location. Now that's AI. That clearly looks like an AI because you can see in a second his eyes they start like pulsing in and out and stuff. It's clearly AI, this one. See this here? Yeah, I know you can do that sort of thing, but I wanted to show you that anyway because I thought it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Before anyone starts shouting at me saying, oh, Ben, you're this, you're that, I know I'm saying it's fake. I'm saying it's fake. Is that real? So wait, one second. So in his left hand, he's obviously got the drone control there. I've banked this one again because I was like, is this real? Because these things are moving very strange. This was in Snowshoe, West Virginia, on 24th of February 2025, only a few days ago. This was sent. This is on Think Tank X channel. These things these things look crazy. These things look like they're in like 15 frames per second or something.
Good eye.
Good eye, son.
Shit. What the fuck?
What the hell?
Now, drones don't go... They don't do that. It's not a drone. Unless it's like he's recording in 15 frames per second, but still they're just doing that. In fact, no, because when he zooms in, the trees are slowly zooming in, but everything else, but those things are. You don't have trees at fucking 60 frames per second and the orbs at bloody 2 frames per second. What's going on here?
That's
How
crazy.
odd is that?
Good eye.
No shit.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
But even let's just say there is some sort of camera glitch or something that they're not actually just going. It is weird about what these are. You won't have drones like that flying with each. I mean, how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 people just hanging out somewhere, all with drones, risking their drones to fly in conjunction with each other like that. Something's odd here, mate. Something doesn't quite add up. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. Please make sure you subscribe, like the video, comment, and do all the things you can do. Help this channel grow. Come back next week, mate, because I've got a nice little video I'm putting together. Quite interesting. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.